Hello guys, welcome back to Piano from the Beginning. My name is Sam. It's yet another tutorial and I'm going to talk about the basic knowledge and skills that a beginner should at least have concerning the key of D major. Well, so to begin with, we always must know how to build the scale in the key we are playing in. So the D major scale has got the D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, then D again. So the D major scale will be a D, E, F sharp, then G, A, B, C sharp, D. So the fingering of the scale 1, 2, 3, 1 under 2, 3, 4 takes the C sharp 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, ascending and descending. So left hand 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3 over 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 tucked under to play the 1 in A, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can practice that. The scaling helps you to develop agility of your hands and gain much more finger independence. Okay, so next is building of triads, the diatonic triads in the key of D. D major is your chord 1. Chord 2 is the E minor. Chord 3 is the F sharp minor. Chord 4 G major. Chord 5 A major. Chord 6 is the B minor. And then the chord 7 is a diminished chord always. So in this it is the C sharp diminished chord. So and then 1. Okay, yeah, so chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then finally the D major chord ends home. Okay, so the primary chords is the 1, 4, and 5 in any major scale. So we understand our one, as we have said, is the D major, which has got an F sharp key between as the major third. The 4 will be G major, the 5 A major chord. Okay, and you should know its inversions. So the D chord has got this in root position, D, F sharp, A. First inversion as the F sharp, A, D, and then the second inversion as the A, D, F sharp. Okay, so if you invert again next, it goes back to root position, because there is only 3 playable ways that you can play a triad: the root, first inversion, second inversion. So chord 4 root position, GBD, first inversion. We talked this already in the key of G, so it is a B, D, G, and then that is the second inversion, the D, G, and B. Chord 5 A major chord, A, C sharp, E. First inversion, C sharp, E, A. Second inversion, E, A, C sharp. Okay, so you should know how to play these inversions to help yourself play fast and with good recognition when it comes to playing in progressions. Okay, so if I want to play suspended chords, for example, I can replace, that's a D suspended. So suspended chord simply has got the 2 instead of the major third. So that will be D suspended 2. The D, E, and A. So I can play 4 suspended, that is the G suspended 2. And then, so that is a G, A, and D. That's G suspended 2. And I've played the root in the left here. Yes, then A major is this one, the 5. If I want to play a suspended 2 on it, or sus2, then I'll just play A, B, and the E. As I play this one, this is a D major chord. So if I play the D major triad and then add a 7th, a major 7th above it, okay, then it gives me a D major 7th. D major 7th. But if I play the flat 7, a minor 7th, that is, so if you don't understand this, please go and watch the videos on intervals. It will help you. The knowledge of intervals helps us to understand chords. It helps us to understand how we build chords and even how we name chords. So when we talk of a major 7th, I'm having a major 7th above the added to my D major triad. Okay, so follow this link up here to help you understand more about the intervals, and then it will help you understand this more. Okay, so this is a D major 7th. We write it as D M7 with the M capital. Okay, so if I play a flat 7, that is, it will be a minor 7th. That is a flat, it means I've lowered it by a half step. So then here I have a dominant 7th. We'll write it as D7 chord. It's a very common chord that you will hear in the key of D. So here I've played an A7 chord. This is another dominant 7th that you should know, very important in the key of D. So it has got also a flat 7. So above the A major triad, you have this one as its major 7th interval from this A. So flattening it down or lowering it by a semitone, then play that G note with the A major triad. It will give you that dominant 7th. So there is a separate tutorial I've done on dominant 7ths. So you can search on it in the playlist, and then you will know more about dominant 7ths and how they are generally applied. But now, playing this dominant 7th here, every time you play a 5 in the key of D, you can play A7, which resolves so nice into the D major chord. Okay, can hear that. So I can use that dominant 7th D7 to move into the G. I play A major, then A7 to my 1. Okay, that is very important to note as a player in the key called D major. Next, let me talk about the add 9 chords in the key of D, because they are also very important. Add 9 simply means when you play a major triad, or generally you play a triad. Could be even a minor, because we have got even minor 9th chords. You can play this and then add a 9th interval above that D. Okay, so as I said, you must have the knowledge of intervals to understand extended chords. So D to D is an octave. This is an interval called an octave. And so if I move one step above the octave, then I'll go to a 9th. Okay, that's a major 9th. So if I play a triad and then add a major 9th, so that is called add 9 chord. So in this is a D add 9, and it has got also its inversions, which are just the same way any other chord can be played in different inversions. So this is a D add 9 in root position. So if I take the D over, I bring it here, this is the D add 9 in first inversion. If I take the F sharp over, I'll have the D add 9 in its second inversion. If I take the A over, then I'll have it here, and then I also have the D add 9 in its third inversion. Okay, and you can still take this D over to have the fourth inversion here. Okay, now you can play the add 9 chords in any inversion, but generally they help to substitute the D major. This D add 9 can help substitute the D major chord, and you sound awesome. Okay, so instead of me just playing the D major chord, I'll play the D add 9. That's G add 9 as well. So this is the G add 9, a very important chord to know also in the key of D, because it is the add 9 to the 4 of the D, which is G. So if I bring this down here as well, I can have a G add 9 in its third inversion, which makes it much simple to play. And then I can do the same if I move in this inversion, each key one step up. Then I'll have A add 9. Okay, so I think that is enough information, but the application of these chords, to keep this video at least short, I've done separate tutorials on add 9 chords. You can search them in the playlist through this link up here, or even at the end of, you can even select on our main channel page and then select playlists. You will see progressive piano lessons, and then you will see we have talked of all these piano chords that I'm talking about, and you will learn much more on how they are applied. Okay, for now, I think that's enough. Keep tuned. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, and then hit the notification bell such that you are ever notified every time we make an upload. See you in the next tutorial.